GTA 6 Trailer 2 is one of the most anticipated trailers in all of gaming, and with 2024 coming to a close without any news for GTA 6, the question that everyone wants to know is whether or not we will get a trailer this year or not. So today we're going to talk about some theories about Trailer 2, we're going to talk about when I think the release date will be for the second trailer. Will GTA 6 release next year? Will it get delayed? We have a lot to talk about, guys, so check the video chapters for easy viewing, and let's get started. Okay, so first and foremost, let's talk about these schizo theories that are going around, and that is revolving around the number 27. Yes, we're going to talk about the 27 theory that just got a pretty interesting update that we'll talk about in just a bit, but first let's go ahead and start from the beginning. So it all starts right here from one of the Rockstar Games developers. They posted their holiday merch that they got, and in the note it actually suggested a vacation to Florida. The number on the note is a Florida number that leads to an auto shop in Tallahassee, which that auto shop is called 27. And on the note, they actually booked to go to Florida on the 27th as well, but it also has 1227, which we'll talk about in just a bit. Now on that same note, there's actually an address on it in Tallahassee, Florida, which is also known as the Grand Hotel. So we have the 27 auto and we have the Grand Hotel, but here's where things get really interesting. Down the road from the Grand Hotel, there's a place called Jason's Deli, and then there's another location called Villa Lucia, or I believe Floridians call it Villa Lucia. Not really sure. If you're from Florida, let me know down below. But that right there is only the start of the madness. This is where things get even crazier. So put your tinfoil hat on because we're about to go on a wild ride. First and foremost, if you look at one of Rockstar's recent Twitter posts, we have this image right here. Now this image was posted, and on Instagram they actually blurred out the license plate, but if we take a look at the license plate and we put together all of the numbers, 6 plus 3 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 0, that equals to 27. Now if we go to Rockstar Games YouTube channel, the 27th video on the Rockstar Games channel has somebody by the name of Jason, and that's 15 years ago that it was posted. But it doesn't stop there either, because if you go to the Rockstar Games YouTube channel and then click on the playlists, the GTA 6 playlist would be their 27th playlist as well. Continuing on, if we actually look at when the Rockstar Games hack happened, that was on the 19th of September, which happened to take place 27 months ago. Next up, the Grand Theft Auto series is 27 years old. If we look at this heist image right here on the helicopter, we also have a similar number that says 27. Jumping into the Rockstar Games Instagram posts, they have 27 posts on their Instagram. And what's funny, as of recording this video, they had 26 as of this morning. So they deleted a post just to be able to post another Instagram post, so it would keep them at 27 posts. They also have 27 Instagram reels. If we take a look at the map of Florida, you look at Route 27, and that's going straight from Tallahassee to Miami. Oh, and did I mention that Florida happens to be the 27th state of the United States? Another thing that we have to point out is if we actually take a look at the note under the merch that the developer got, we have the 12/27, which was the booking date. Well, the year 12/27 is when there was wanted posters of Bonnie and Clyde, which GTA 6 happens to be a Bonnie and Clyde type story. We have Jason, Lucia, who are both criminals that will be robbing things. Also, GTA Vice City takes place in 1986 and GTA 5 takes place in 2013, and the difference between those years is 27. But the schizo posts don't stop there. If we actually take a look at trailer 1, at 27 seconds in the trailer, we see a vehicle in the background that has 27 on the vehicle. Now let's take things back to the moon theory. Do you guys remember that moon theory? Well, the moon's phases actually repeat every 29.5 days, but it only takes about 27 days to orbit the Earth, which is called the sidereal month. Now if we take a look at Rockstar Games' recent post, apparently there was some 27 clues in that post as well, which it said get holiday rewards in Red Dead Online. Now the top paragraph actually had 27 words in it. If you look at all of the text as well, there's 27 capital letters. At the very end of the sentence, it says a merry call to arms, which a call to arms was actually a book by Alan Dean Foster that happened to be published on March 27th, 1991. And then finally, if you look at the link that they sent, which was rsg.ms/080efb6. So if we take the letters from the alphabet and put them into a number, E equals 5, A, B, C, D, E, F equals 6, and B equals 2. So we have 0 plus 8 plus 0 plus 5 plus 6 plus 2 plus 6. And that is equal to, what do you know, 27. So outside of the schizo theory, what does all of this mean? Could we be getting a trailer on the 27th of this month? Well, that's what a lot of people seem to think is going to happen. Whether that's going to be real, I don't know. Honestly, I think this is just us being all delusional, or I guess we're just so filled with copium that we're going to get a trailer at the end of the year. That's probably not going to happen, but there's still a possibility. I mean, there's clearly clearly a troll job happening over at Rockstar Games. The devs are probably sitting at home chilling, just thinking about all of the fans just going absolutely crazy, all thinking about the number 27. So if the number 27 has any meaning and it's not towards the release date on December 27th, what else could it mean? Possibly the release year of 2027? Maybe we'll get trailer 2 on February 7th of 2025. Perhaps the game is going to release on December 27th, 2025 as well, which that's likely not going to be the case because the 27th lands on a Saturday. But what does this all mean, guys? What do the numbers mean, Mason? Honestly, I don't think that it means anything at all. I think this is just Rockstar Games trolling us once again. But if we do get anything on the 27th, I don't think it's going to be like a trailer or anything. Maybe we'll get screenshots for GTA 6. Perhaps this is when they announce the official release date on December 27th for next year sometime. Or again, like I said, the number 27 means nothing, and it was just a troll job from some of the developers over at Rockstar. Now, could this be some elaborate marketing scheme? Yeah, I guess, but I don't think that that's what they're doing here. I think they're just doing something to generate excitement and hype for GTA 6. So what's the point in like working on a marketing trailer or doing anything like that when you could just throw out some numbers like 27 and have their entire fan base thinking about the number 27 and how it relates to a potential trailer? Again, I could be totally wrong. This could be an elaborate plot to just hype up the trailer on the 27th. But honestly, I think that if we were going to get a trailer for GTA 6, it would have happened this year already. That's one of the reasons why I don't think we're getting anything this year. I think that they'll have the marketing happen next year sometime, possibly before one of the investor briefings. And that's if the game is still releasing sometime next year. Honestly, I don't know if it's releasing next year, dude. Like at this point, we haven't had a trailer in over a year. They haven't really talked about GTA 6. We know that there was like some internal stuff where they weren't on track for the development, but now they are back on track. There's also the situation where Mafia: The Old Country is releasing next year in the summer. So it's like Take-Two kind of has to pick and choose on when they're going to do marketing for GTA 6. So they're not outshining the Mafia game, which, like I said, that's a pretty hyped game coming out next year. And it's like if GTA 6 gets any announcement anywhere near the release of Mafia: The Old Country, GTA 6 is just going to swallow up all of the hype and excitement for that game. What's wild is how much of a grip GTA 6 has on the entire industry. There's developers and publishers right now who are refusing to give a release date for their games in 2025 because of the impending doom that is a GTA 6 release sometime next year, which is one of the reasons why I think if we don't get a trailer sometime this year or just any news this year, then I think that there's a strong possibility that the game gets delayed. And I'm not talking like just a simple delay. I'm talking an entire year-long delay, like pushing the game from 2025 to 2026 sometime. They've said that they're still on track and they don't think a delay is going to happen, but let's be honest here, it wouldn't be a Rockstar Games title if there wasn't at least a year-long delay. So with this all being said, when are we going to get the official release date for GTA 6? Well, first let's go ahead and talk about it without the delay. If we're not going to get a delay of a year or anything like that, then I would say our best bet for the GTA 6 release would be sometime in fall of 2025. As you guys know, like I said, the summer of 2025 is when Mafia: The Old Country is releasing, which is a Take-Two property. So they want to have some distance in between those. So releasing GTA 6 in the fall would give Mafia: The Old Country plenty of time to kind of live on its own. So that's one of the reasons why I think sometime like, let's say September would be a good release date for GTA 6. GTA 5 happened to release in September as well. So I think them repeating the success of GTA 5 and releasing this next game in September is probably the likely scenario. Unless, of course, there is that year-long delay, which if that's the case, then kind of all bets are off. Like, I have no idea when they would release this thing. Like, I want to say that they would probably still release it in September, but instead of 2025, they just do it in 2026. But that would put this game so far away that I can't even fathom that happening. It's a possibility, but I don't think that's going to happen. If we don't get it in the fall of next year and it still releases in 2025, I think sometime in the winter, maybe October, maybe November, who really knows? Either way though, guys, that's going to wrap it up with this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe with your notifications turned on. Y'all can go ahead and just take off your tinfoil hat. I'm removing mine. Have a great holiday, guys, and until next time, this has been Wes, and I will talk to you on the next video.